2023 saw the release of 6 different sets on the Pokemon TCG. It started with Crown Zenith ending Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet kicked off a new generation, followed by Paldea Evolved. Obsidian Flames had our very first Charizard. 151 struck it home with some serious nostalgia. And finally we had Paradox Pokemon introduced in Paradox Rift. So, let's rank these sets. Hello everyone, welcome back to Chasing the Zard. I'm Jay, and today we're going to open every 2023 set, and we're going to rank them. Now there are 6 different sets here, and let's start with what is our number 6 set. And for me it's Paradox Rift. Alright, here are our 6 packs. Alright, called an audible, switch up how I'm displaying this, but we're only going to show them as we rank them, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, be over here. But yeah, let's start with first pack, Paradox Rift. We'll talk about the set a little bit. Now this is a set I have done openings of recently. It actually has been pretty generous to me, so I guess I'm being a little bit mean knocking it down. But yeah, for me this is, it's the set that was between Paldea Fates and 151. It's not an enviable place to be in, but it just, I guess it has more of the Paldean Pokemon, which I'm not familiar with, so it doesn't hit as home for me. We have Toedscool Reverse, Gimmighoul Reverse, and Tinglu Regular Holo. On to pack number 2. Now the set did introduce Paradox Pokemon, so I think that's actually a big point for a lot of people. It's probably like a little bit higher on people's lists. I know which set would probably come down, but I'm a Charizard fan, so you can guess which set that is. That ranks higher for me. We have Porygon Z Reverse, Slithering Illustration Rare, there we go, and Golisopod Regular Holo, so we do get a hit out of this booster bundle. Oh, and having this opening be primarily booster bundles is probably like one of the worst possible ideas I could have had, because you can really strike out with booster bundles, so I'm a little bit nervous about this opening. But pack number 3. Now for this being the lowest set on here, it does have some really good looking illustration rares. There's the Roaring Moon, there's the Iron Valiant, the Altaria looks amazing. There's also the full art Garchomp EX, which I really like. I definitely want to pull those. We have Medical Energy Reverse, Crustle Reverse, and Melodic Regular Holo. Pack number 4. I'd be willing to bet that if I played the TCG, like actually played it some more, I'd probably favor this set a little bit more, because the Paradox Pokemon seem to have some pretty fun, interesting abilities with them. And even with the trainers, the future and ancient trainers look really interesting. We have Elekid Reverse, Blitzel Reverse, and Brute Bonnet Regular Holo. Alright, on to pack number 5. Alright, we have Mienfoo, Ferroseed, Gible, Panpour, Norman, Cyclizar, Toedscool, Charcadet Reverse, Roaring Moon EX Gold. Alright, this is a good box. Xatu Regular Holo. And on to our final pack. I think the one reason that really knocked this set down for me, the one really negative point, is that it got rid of double hits. Since this set, Paldea Fate does have double hits, that's just because it has shinies, but you're not going to have the double hits that you have in 151, in Paldea Fates, Obsidian Flames, Scarlet Violet, and all of Sword and Shield. If you had trainer galleries and stuff, it's not there anymore. We have Doublade Reverse, and Garganacl Regular Holo. Alright, my number 5 spot here, again, maybe still a little bit controversial, I have Scarlet and Violet base set. Here are our 6 packs. Alright, let's open our first pack and talk about the set. Alright, now this was actually an interesting set because it changed some things. It added these silver borders, which had been yellow all since 1999, so it had been, what is that, 24 years of yellow borders? Or, yeah, 24 years. It did also add a second reverse rare, and you always get at least a holo, which is really cool. So we have Staravia Reverse, Tarantula Reverse, and Annihilate Regular Holo. On to pack number 2. This did also take the trainer gallery concept and the alternate art concept and make it into illustration rares and special illustration rares, which having them be in all of them be in that second reverse slot does give you more chances to pull, I think. We have Quaxwell reverse, Koraidon EX special illustration rare. There we go. Arboliva regular holo. This is the other one I wanted to pull. I already had the Miraidon. I wanted to pull this one. I think there's still a few more I want to pull in the regular Scarlet Violet set, but yeah, this. All right, grabbing booster bundles at random. This is it isn't backfiring yet. Famous last words. All right, on to pack number 3 after that great hit. All right, and in terms of pulls, like again, it added a lot of IRs, which it started. There's some I still want to pull. There's the Pachirisu, there's the Fido, there's the Ralts and Kirlia, which also kind of do a story. So as the Gardevoir EX SIR that I still want to pull. But we have Skullvillain, illustration rare, and Armrouge regular holo. So actually, this has been a pretty good booster bundle so far. All right, on to pack number 4. I gotta say, these are the earlier sets, but I'm having a lot of fun with this opening. This is some good hits. We have Charcadet, Sandaconda, Katie, Shroomish reverse, Lechonk reverse, and Professor Research regular holo. Alright, pack number 5. I gotta say, my rankings for these sets have actually, it's pretty tight. None of these are a bad set, in my eyes. I know my number 4 set will probably... Some people's going to disagree. They're going to be like, no, that's the worst set. It's probably number 6. We'll see that in a moment. We have Pachirisu reverse, Spidops EX. All right, another hit. Now onto the final pack. I had these so close together because, I was like, it's booster bundles. It'll be 1 to 2 hits at most. It's been 2 hits and 3 hits, so I don't know if I have enough room to fit all this. Might have to readjust a little bit later. We have Smaller reverse, Wugtrio reverse, and Skeletor's regular holo. Now our number 4 set is Obsidian Flames. 6 packs. Alright, pack number 1. And I'm sure some of you are confused about why this set is number 4. Didn't do it lightly, but really it has 4 different Charizards. It started with the actual Terra types that are different from the regular types, which is, I think, a lot of fun. But also, like, the hit rates are very generous. At least they were early on. Maybe they, I don't know if they still are. But we have Senior reverse and Togekiss regular holo. Pack number 2. And yes, I fully expect now that I've said that for this to be the one box that has like no hits in it at all. But yeah, like this, if it had a few more IRs and SIRs, because it is limited in that regard, I would probably have it higher up on the list. It's a little lacking there, but the Charizard does have that SIR is fantastic. We have Malrao reverse and Thundurus regular holo. Pack number 3. And it's not even just the Charizards. It has that Ninetales, which looks fantastic. It has that really, really weird art Pidgey line with the Pidgeotto, and the Pidgeot. It has... Oh, I'm blanking now. I just had one in my mind. What was it? I feel bad now. I don't remember. It'll come to me eventually. We have Diglett, Rowlet reverse, and Pokemon EX. Pack number 4. I do remember now, it's that Cleffa. That Cleffa looks amazing. I love that Cleffa. But yeah, the Charizard EX and the Pidgeot EX in this set apparently still loom quite large over the TCG competitively. So that's also a factor in this being one of the higher sets on here. We have Barboach reverse and Claydol regular holo. Pack number 5. Now, I have pulled all the Charizards from this set. I believe I still do need a spare full art, and special illustration rare. Those 2 I've only pulled 1 of, and I would like another one, because I have a Charizard binder and a set binder. We have Dragonair, Paldea Evolved reverse, Winklow reverse, and Darkrai regular holo. Alright, this was the most generous set, but so far it's been the least generous box, so hopefully there's something in here. We have Weasel, Sweet, Magnemite, Grumpig, Paldea Cloudsire, Trevenant, Larvitar Reverse, Finizen Reverse, and Anti-Regular Hollow. Only one hit in there. Only one hit in that box, sad for me. But surprisingly, even to me, as I rank these in my head, my number 3 set is actually Paldea Evolved. Here are 6 packs. Alright, pack number 1. Okay, now honestly, I did not think this was going to be number 3 on my list. But it took everything that Scarlet and Violet did, and it did it better in my eyes. There's so many good SIRs, there's so many good IRs. Hopefully we pull some of them here. We have Rapscar Reverse and Luxray Regular Hollow. Pack number 2. Of course, it has like the crazy IRs like the Magikarp, which I think it's come back down to reality now. It's not as high as it used to be. But there's also the starter lines. There's IRs of like Fuecoco, Quaxlor, Quaxly, Quaxwell, Sprigatito, and Florgato, and then SIRs of the final evolution starters themselves: Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval. There we go. We have Glimmora Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. Now I know it was said that this set was apparently like second sets are always short printed, and I'm seeing less in the collection boxes where we're still seeing stuff like Scarlet and Violet. So maybe it was actually short printed. Hopefully, see it a little bit more because it does have some great pulls in there. But we have Great Ball Reverse, Bismagius Reverse, and Tinglu EX Full Art. There's a hit. Pack number 4. It might just be me, but I feel like on all the Scarlet Violet sets, the full arts are like the easiest thing to pull. Even easier than some of like the uncommons or the regular hollows. We have Mashift Reverse, Sneasel Reverse, and Ceruledge Regular Hollow. Pack number 5. We have Slowpoke, Litleo, Rockruff, Palmy, Spidops, Passimian, Versal Energy, Snover Reverse, Superior Energy Retrieval Reverse, and Palmont Regular Hollow. Alright, in our last pack of Paldea Evolved. Sprigatito, Magnemite, Knockley, Nimble, Spidops, Pyroar, Florgato, Sudowoodo Reverse, Luvdisc Reverse, and Wigglytuff Regular EX. Alright, so after those first 2 booster bundles, we kind of came back down a little bit. But it's time to show off the number 2 spot, which will, by default reveal the number 1 slot. And this was a tight one between these 2 sets. I care about generosity of pools, and that there's some good quality pools in a lot of them. So my number 2 set is 151. Right, here are our next 6 packs. Let's take it to our first pack of 151. Alright, now this is a very good set. It's a lot of fun. It has all the 151 original Kanto Pokemon, Gen 1. So for me, that's great. I grew up on Pokemon Red. That's what I played. Didn't play any games after it until like Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, this is what I grew up on. So it's a nostalgia. It pays off. We have Big Arrow Balloon Reverse, Zapdos EX Special Illustration Rare. Oh, I needed this one. And Alakazam EX. That. Oh yeah. See, this is why it's so high up there. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I needed that card. I need that Zapdos EX, so I think I'm not missing too many special illustration rares from 151 now, but let's go to pack number 2. Alright, yeah, this set, so many good illustration rares. There's the ones I still need to pull. There's, I think, Caterpie. There's the Dragonair that looks fantastic. I think I'm also missing the Pikachu illustration rare. Again, it's a secret rare Pikachu. That means I cannot pull it. We have Pidgey Reverse, Seadra Reverse, and Ditto Regular Hollow. On to the next pack. Now, I have pulled the big 3. I pulled the Venusaur illustration rare. I pulled the Blastoise and the Charizard. It was actually in a God pack, so that was a lot of fun. but I think I still need the War Turtle and Squirtle illustration rares, as well as the Ivysaur illustration rare. We have Kingler Reverse, Ghastly Reverse, and Omastar regular holo. On to pack number 4. I had to look it up, but I'm still also missing the Giovanni's Charisma special illustration rare, as well as the Alakazam X special illustration rare. So those are, I think, the last 2 really big ones I need to pull, and then it's just a lot of the smaller hits. We have Ponyta Reverse, Paras Reverse, and Chansey regular holo. Pack number 5. Alright, we have Eevee, Antique Dome Fossil, Weedle, Zubat, Kingler, Energy Sticker, Rhydon, Magnemite Reverse, Raichu Reverse, and Machamp regular holo. Now, last 151 pack. Now, obviously, this started with a very nice double hit, the SIR and the regular EX, but as you can see, the rest of the packs you can easily strike out. I think I had a boost one before that had nothing in it, or maybe just one EX in it. Kind of like these 2. But it's not as generous with the pool as the other one. We have Dugong Reverse, Pidgeotto Reverse, Pidgeotto Reverse, and Aerodactyl regular holo. But yeah, sometimes it's not as generous with the hits, which is why it's my number 2 spot. And finally, what I think is the best set of 2023, Crown Zenith. Now, we actually have 7 packs here, but let's rip them open. Now, this was the last Sword and Shield set, which means, this is before everything changed to Scarlet and Violet. We only have 1 reverse holo. It's not a guaranteed holo in the rare slot, but this does have the Galarian Gallery, which was, that's what makes the set. We have Oranguru Reverse and Luxray regular holo. Pack number 2. I mean, just so many good cards in the Galarian Gallery. There's the Mewtwo V-Star. There's the Gold Arceus, the Gold Giratina, also Dialga and Palkia gold cards, which I pulled those 2. I've not pulled the Arceus or the Dialga. And there's like the Darkrai, Hisuian Samurott. We had this Mew illustration, not illustration rare, Galarian Gallery pull. This is like the lower first half of the Galarian Gallery. I pulled this card a bunch now, but yeah, I do like this card. See, this is the kind of art that you have in Crown Zenith, and it's fantastic. And Lycanroc non-holo. Pack number 3. Now, I am currently working on a master set. If you've not seen that video, it'll be up here in the corner. Do check that out. Actually, we're just going to go through this straight through. I already started, might as well keep going. We have Hoppip Reverse Holo and Friends in Sinnoh. Actually, I think I have this one. I think I have all the Friends in cards. I have on pack number 4. Now, this set also does have regular holo energies in there. I think I've pulled like 4 of them, I want to say. So still more to pull there, definitely. We do have some sort of hit in there. There's also the Secret Rare Pikachu in here. Again, obviously, Secret Rare Pikachu. I can't pull it. That's what I need to pull from the main set. And then I think maybe 4 or 5 missing in the beginning half of the Galarian Gallery, and then a decent bit missing in the back half. We have, Suicune V, yes. And Hop Signature card. Now the question is, do I have this one? I don't remember. I don't think I do, but dang, the Galarian Gallery hits in here are just so good. On pack number 5. I know anyone who's watched this channel before is probably like, yeah, we know you like Crown Zenith. Jeez, let it go. But yeah, it's just such a good set. Hopefully I can get a master set. I know price on the cards and the packs that dropped, I will try to pull a master set. But we'll see what happens. Maybe the channel takes off and I can, put money towards getting stuff to rip. We have Luxio Reverse and Zeraora regular holo. Or, sorry, non-holo. See, now we're going through 5 packs. We have 3 hits. That's already matching. What was the best one here? Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, that was the best one. And we have 2 packs left, so we'll probably get to 4 hits. Let's see if we can pull anything crazy. I definitely still want that Mewtwo V-Star that I mentioned before. That's one I do want to pull. Oh, we have Riolu. And I didn't do the pack trick, so That's one of the kind of, it's 9 cards that make up a portrait. They're all like, I think that I have this one. I think I'm missing Turtwig, I want to say, and the Pikachu in there too. It's another Pikachu in the Glaring Gallery to pull. All right, in this last pack of this opening, we already have 4 hits for Crown Zenith, so probably nothing in this pack. It's getting a little greedy, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about 5. It would be great. All right, we have, let's do the card trick this time, not forget, like I forgot twice during the previous packs. We have Carnivine, Rare Candy, Lairon, Execute, Love Disc, Emolga, Yanma, Pawniard, Tangrowth, so no more Glaring Gallery pulls, and Gumshoe's regular holo. I just kind of stuck an empty pack there, just so we know the ranking. But here are the hits. It was a really fun opening. I enjoyed it a lot. I was pleasantly surprised that I didn't strike out on a single booster bundle. But ton of great hits. Again, these are my rankings. Feel free to argue with me in the comments. That's what the comment section is there for. Tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me what your ranking is. I'd love to hear it. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you pulled out of these sets. Let me know which one of them is your favorite. And I will see you on the next video.